Hello everyone, and we are sharing this information to everyone who also want to help our medical um, fighters, our frontliners, and also help our fellow kababayan how to consult online because this movement um, was pushed and every all other networks, friends, and online digital marketers join together, and also our volunteer doctors na are ready to help every one of us. Okay, so we come up with this page, and right now people are coming in and getting to have online consultation. And the point of this is to for them to easily contact any doctors that are online. So we have schedules for doctors here and their most available time, convenient time, and their volunteered time. So how it works is like this. So in any page, there's a post, and people yes can comment here. You see this page is currently advertised, meaning it's reaching many people right now for them to know that, hey, there's a libreng consultation. So people can send message and directly um, message the page. And it's really good because this page has an automated chatbot that can assist them. I'll show you that later. So people can comment here, and the person who's handling this may be a virtual assistant, a volunteer virtual assistant, and also doctors can reply right away and also message them in Messenger like, hey, how can I help you? We have some options here. So meaning people should reply and the bot will answer them, because the bot is an automated response. So on top of someone who is commenting or replying back to the patient. So here you can see that I'm talking to the bot itself, the page, and it's an automated like so I typed earlier like a test. So this is something like hey, I need the help. So you see that there's an answer. It's in Tagalog. So it's akong automated health bot. So it's saying that, hey, I'm not automated health bot and I'm limited. So you can see all the options from the go-to menu. So you as a patient, I just have to click go-to menu, and it will show me this welcome message. Hey, upang mapadali or to make it easier, just click this. So the patient or the a person trying to know something about COVID or how to check their symptoms, maybe they're experiencing something, they can just click this. And also they have the option to get an online consultation. So online consultation will have information that, hey, we have limited doctors right now, and there's a time, and you can just leave your message or leave the details like your age, gender. So it's not going to ask you about your phone number or address, but just age, gender, and your case, what you're experiencing right now. So people also have the options here. This menu. Okay, so they have a COVID-19 checker. It's a self checker that people can navigate. Maybe you're experiencing something. It's a series of questions and a suggested answer that people can answer. It's in Taglish, so there's an Tagalog and English translation. Also, a frequently asked questions. So these are questions that we gather from DOH, we gather from World Health Organization, and also from CDC. And it's a helpful menu. Okay, so when I click the general information, basically it will ask you some things. Okay, so like what are the precautionary tips, coronavirus frequently asked questions, or how can we compare to COVID versus the cold flu? It's an interactive messaging that can educate people, because this is what we need. Most people do not know about COVID, or how can we fight, how can we prevent, what are the things that we have to do. So basically it's an easy navigation that people can go. And also there's an option here, you can drag it up here and an option for online consultation, so that people can just, hey, because we're experiencing a volume of messages, you're on the wait list. So you just have to wait for available doctors on duty, because yes, this is a volunteer doctors. There are volunteer doctors, and we'll be calling out to many doctors so that they can join and help our citizens. So we're just asking for their age, sex, location. You don't have to be an address, but just a location. And then the problem, because the location could simply tell the doctor, hey, this is a very infected location, so they can know if you have a bigger chance, so take care, so something like that. So if you leave your, like for example, 35, and then male, and then Cavite, and then flu. Oh, sorry, it's a flu. But anyways, so here are the available doctors. We have a morning, and you can click this as a drag, or in the mobile phone you can drag it from right to left, left to right. So there's available time that we designed, so people can know, okay, I will just wait for them. If not, so if I want to contact them, like, hey, talk to, send message, me as an admin, or me, for example, I'm a doctor, I will have a notification like this. So a doctor that is registered to this page as a volunteer, or a VA that's a volunteer, hey, someone wants to consult, and this is the details. This is like a form for the medical team. So okay, so and the message to the user, the patient, is like this. So, hey, we have a time for consultation, so please wait. So they can also have the option, hey, I want to check my symptoms, or maybe back to menu. So if you want to check symptoms, hey, first, these are the series of messages that, hey, I'm a volunteer doctor, this is not a final advice, so there's a disclaimer. Okay, so we can just use the COVID checker. So it will ask you that you can start. So you have to read this. So just a reminder that this tool is intended for informational purposes. It's not substitute for a doctor's professional advice. So we're not implying that we are doctors, but doctors will help here for a live chat consultation. But here are just first aid, like a first aid, first information. Hey, are you answering for yourself? So for me, para sa akin, how old are you? Like if you put like you're 50 maybe, so it will just go to the next question. You have a cough? Maybe you have, yes. So like that. And then you have colds. Maybe you have colds, yes. And so maybe you have diarrhea, so your answer like no. So the question would be, do you have a sore throat? Maybe yes. So just implying that, hey, I could be positive. So our last message or the result could be positive. So nakakaranas ka ba ng pananakit ng katawan? Are you experiencing myalgia or body aches? Maybe no. Myalgia or myalgia. I'm not a medical person, so do you have a headache? Maybe no. Let's see the answer. There's a scoring behind this. So our developers scored this, that depends on what the WHO, the DOH sent the document to determine if you are possibly need as a consultation to a doctor. So temperature is maybe high, so okay. Yes, so I'm implying that I'm a person that is really have illness. So deep breathing. Are you experiencing fatigue? Maybe no. The result here would be based on the scores. So have you traveled like past 14 days? Maybe no. This could change, depends on what result WHO and DOH or CDC provided everyone. Okay, you have travel infected area, maybe no. Maybe who knows if you traveled and you are, if it's confirmed, right? So you have direct contact, maybe no. Contact to a COVID-19 patient, maybe no. So the result like shows here. So let me show you. The way you feel can be treated at home. Okay, so this is not final. So this is a suggestion based on the data that the DOH, CDC, and WHO provided. Make sure you hydrate. This is based on them. So we just evaluated it and put it in the flow. So you can retry and go to main. So the point of this is, if the result is positive, it will suggest that you consult a doctor already. So if you've consulted a doctor, then there's an option here like this. If you consult a doctor, and then it will notify the doctor or our virtual assistants, volunteer virtual assistants that can assign you to a specific flow. Okay, so that's how we experience it. That's how people should experience and try this, so they can be educated and maybe lessen their burden, their worries, and their issues in life regarding COVID. So I hope you learned something here, and please share this to people that are in need, or if you experience something. The next video after this would be how it was made, so other marketers or doctors can also do this. So this is how it works. So these messages are in a series of flows. So I won't be discussing anything like how to create this, but how it would look like inside Manychat. So in Manychat, we have this flow. I'll show you. So we somehow organized it with this. So in the flow, we have live flows and the VA redirection, and then the admin and some archive. These are development folders. So if in live flows, we have the final flow. So these are the live flows that people are currently engaging. So it starts with the automation and the welcome message. So we have this welcome message that shows like something like this. So this is what we saw earlier. So these are the flows. It will look like this. So it's a series of main menus. So like information, check symptoms, self-checker, and then the online consultation, and it will go to specific flow. Okay, so the information has also the series like this, like basic information, signs, symptoms, protection, prevention, so and other stuff. So you can see that many people have engaged here, open and click, meaning it is live. So also we have default replies. So people that are typing anything, they will be replied like this. So people would know how to navigate this and won't leave any messages hanging. Okay, so without an answer. But it is enables to fire once per 24 hours. So it won't spam people. Like if person type again and again, it will not respond back again and again, over and over again. So it will just fire back every 24 hours. So it's just an option to go to the welcome message again. And also we have this drawer, this main menu, persistent menus that they can just instantly go, like checker and then frequently asked questions, and also option to unsubscribe. That's very important. So the operation here, so the flows also have the VA redirection, which VA I'll show you later. VA operation can easily redirect them to a specific flows. So I'll show you quick what it looks like on the other options, like a COVID checker. I'll show you the what it looks like. So it's a series of questions, and it is segmented like for you or for others. It will ask the same question: how old is she, or how he or she, or how old are you, it will go to the question number 1, and then it will ask again another question, and then the series goes on and on and on. So there is a scoring methodology. It will lead to some folders that has the scoring. Hold on. I think it's here. No. Main menu. Series of questions. Somewhere. Anyways, somewhere here. So inside those flows, there are branches. Those are advanced decision, because there is a scoring behind that. So if the score is higher, it will determine that, hey, this is your result, or this should be the next message for that. So it's designed that way, scoring, so the flow would be very efficient and more intelligent. But it's not a replacement for medical advice, so the doctor's advice. We also redirect them, hey, you should consult a doctor, use this flow, like a live chat flow. So this is the notification. I'll just show you quick. This is the notification that a doctor will receive. Okay, so there's a message here, a consultation form where people type. Okay, this is a user input. So it will wait for the reply of the user, and it will save to a custom field. And that custom field is saved, so the message would appear in the notification. So if they're notified, doctors will just answer them. So the answers are also saved here using this purple button here. Every time people will type in here, it will go up, and we can just save it to feed, read, something like that. Okay, so spreadsheet, you can also export it to a CSV file. That's how it looks like. So right now in dashboard, we have like 400 for the first 1.5 days, or more than 24 hours since we launched this. And also I think this is firing. Okay, so these are the online consultation. This is conversion, which is we custom events. So we have like today like 3 who left their form with their concerns. So that way we can learn that, hey, people are chatting from this day and left their message. So that's how it look like. So I'll see you on the next video about how we operate it. So how doctors and virtual assistants operate this. So hey, this is how the doctors or virtual assistant will operate the live chat. So you can see here in the live chat, okay, this is the live chat menu, where you can see all the chat that are open. Open means it's not yet done, or we just have to reply to them. So after we reply, we'll put it to done. Okay, so for example, this one, this person is not really typing anything, so let's wait till it loads. So if this person has not been typing anything, so it's not for the doctor to really answer this person. So you can see also in the custom field if the form was filled. There's a show all here. So this is the consultation form. It's not filled, so doctors will not answer that. So people should really follow the flow, or if not, there's a virtual assistant to assist them. So doctors will just reply here. So after this is done, So click done here, or reply and then send done. So if you click done, it will be gone there and it will go to the done folder. This done folder is those people are moved to done when they're not really talking to the bot, and not really engaging to any doctors. So this is how they we instruct them through this sheet. So this is we made a guide for the doctors to access this link. You may get access here. The admin will invite a new member, and then it will generate a simple access. So there's a guide here. We made some guide how they really use, the doctors or the VA will use this, and the operation guide where they can answer or organized. So organized system. So it's also been polishing, and we are working right through it, so for the better in the long run, and hopefully the virus is gone. So the doctors normally will just find something with a form like this, so they can just scroll it down. But first they have to sort it from the oldest. So the people that are really answering before, or consulting before, will be answered. So it's first come, first serve. So and then if there's no issue here, just put it to done, and doctors will just assign them to themselves, something like that. So every time they go here, they will just go assign here. So also virtual assistant will assign it to a specific doctor. Like for example, this one I can assign it. If I'm a virtual assistant, I can assign it to another person. So if that another person is assigned, okay, so it's gone here, right? So assigned to me, that person should not be there anymore. Okay, so I can also unassign it, so it will be moved to the open. So that's how you organize it. Okay, so I can switch it to all or unassigned. If I'm a VA, I will check all the unassigned and see if I can assign this to a specific doctor or the volunteer doctor. I can assign it to them. Alright, so that's how doctors will just reply here, and what it looks like would be something like this when I'm chatting a person. So maybe you're wondering, hey, what if they click something and the chatbot will reply almost everything. So there's a live chat. So for example, I'm engaged to myself. I'm engaged to this person, and then there's a pause button here for 30 minutes. So I can extend this if I'm a doctor. So because I'm still talking to them. Okay, I will assign it to myself. So I can just remove it if I'm done. And then for example, this is my last message to them, so I can send it to done. Send it to Facebook means I will have to answer this person. I still answer this person, okay? But if I'm done with this, I just send it done, and it will move. This will be moved to. This should be moved to the done folder. You see, it's now moved to done, and it's in the done folder right now. So normally, if the person is trying to consult again, they will use the online consultation. So that's how the doctors will. Also, if they are notified, they will just click this, check in the live chat in their desktop, in their browser, check in the live chat, and it will open Manychat, and basically they will just answer it here. So there, so they can answer it. You can find the answers here, so they can read and answer them, and then assign it to themselves, and then mark as done if finished. So the next part is when I'm a virtual assistant. When I'm a virtual assistant, I'll just go, for example, to this person, and I know the person asking something like, this person just need to be educated, or the concern based on our system is can be done with the self-check. So what the admin can do is either assign it to a person, to a doctor. Okay, maybe in this hour, there should be a doctor online. So I can just assign it to a specific doctor, and then for the doctor to every time they filter it to their names, they can answer it. And also I can redirect it, so it will be a soft sailing for the VA. Hey, you're concerned, we have an answer for that. So I can just, instead of answering them here, I can redirect it to a specific flow. So we designed it with a slash. So these are the suggested menus, suggested flows that we can send people to. Maybe I'll just have to send it to main menu. Hey, know everything from our main menu. Or maybe you can see how you can protect yourself, or see okay, I'll show you. You have to go through our live consultation. Okay, so to assist you better. Or maybe you can self-check. You can test it yourself. Or maybe you can just know something about COVID. So if I, for example, click this and then send this flow, I will just that person will receive that flow. Like there's a pre-message like kayo po ay naipadala, or you were redirected to our general information flow. So they would know that, okay, so like here, if I'm the user, okay, so I will be notified, okay, I was redirected. So there's an agent, there's an assistant that redirected me here. Okay, so for example, that way. Or I can redirect them again, like slash, and then maybe self-check. Okay, so you can just the person will receive this. Kayo po ay naipadala sa aming self-assessment. So this is the self-assessment flow. So that's how the VA should work. So we are welcoming any VA that want to help doctors here. If you want to be part of this, just let us know. We will include you to our group chat. We have general guidelines for doctors and someone that want to volunteer and help us help people here, and help doctors also to answer inquiries. So this is how we do it. I hope you learned something here and inspired you to do it also. And if you have any questions, just let us know. Have a nice day and stay safe. Stay safe, everyone.